Okay, I just finished braiding my hair and it took about 20 to 25 minutes for me to braid my hair. I'm going to show you the braid pattern. I made one braid to go around like this. I'm going to just pin this over here. One braid to go around the perimeter. So if I want to put the braids up or back or something like that, I can do it like that. And I should have made something here. So if I wanted to have a part, but I could still do it like that. I could still take this out and just make this go this way and make this go that way, so that if I wanted to have it in the middle or on the side or something like that. But I just did it like this. But this is how the back looks. It's just braided straight back. And now that I'm thinking, I should have made it so it could have been a part right here, and I think I'm going to take that out. So I'm going to pause this and take out this top one and make it a little different. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I took it out and now I just made this one separate. This one is separate, but I just hooked it into this and just made it go straight back like this. And this is the back ones. I braided them straight down, then I just joined them together and made this big one. And I'm just going to pin this up like this and then pin this up like this. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and I'll be back. Okay, I got bobby pins and I just pinned it down. I don't know if you can see this. I'm hoping you can see this. This is the back. This is how the back looks. I just braided it down. This one straight going that way, and then the rest of them going down, and then this one by itself. So if I do a side part, I just do that right here. And then a middle part, because I don't think I'm going to be flipping it from side to side. I'll just do one side or the other. Let's get this right. Okay. Things trying to fall at the same time. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the hair that I got. I got 2 packages of this hair right here. And it's natty Senegalese 3 times twist, 12 inches long. So it's like separate. So I just bought 2 packages. Each pack was $6.99 from my local beauty supply store. And here, I'll let noise outside. And I bought some of these in case I wanted to put in some ornaments in my hair. I bought that. And I also got me some false eyelashes that are so cute. So anyway, sorry, I'm looking for my stuff here. I just had it here and it just disappeared. All right, let me pause this. Okay, I took it out the package. I took the plastic wrapping off, and it says, as you can see, antibacterial braids. So I don't know what that means. It just smells regular. And I didn't soak these or prep them or anything like that, because I tried that, you know, because they itch and stuff like that. But then when I prep them, sometimes the hair gets messed up and gets really stiff and stuff like that. So I didn't do these. This is just straight out of the pack. I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to take off one of these so you can see what it looks like. There it goes. Here's the one of the packs, and I think you get, how many do you get? 72. Does it say how many you get? They're 12 inches and you get 72 of the braids, 72 strands. That's what it says right on here. You can see right there, 72 strands, and it is 3 times the amount. So here's the 3, and it's 12 inches. So that's like a nice length. It's not too short. So I'm going to take off this first one, and it's pretty self-explanatory how to do crochet braids. They have numerous videos up here explaining how to do them, but I'll just show you one. All you would do is you would just put crochet hook through. It has this like a little lever on there like this that can flip up like that. So all you do is you basically just push that through, and this has a little circular top on here, and you just put this through, put that through, and pull it to where the hook is. Flip this little lever, and then you just pull it through your hair like that. And then I've seen them do it like this, where they just catch it on here like this and pull it through to make it easier. And that's how you do it. That's the first one. So there you go. There you have it. Okay, so that's how you do it. So I'll do one more, and then I'm going to just do this off camera, and then I'll just come back when I'm done. So I'll show you again. This is not really pre-looped, even though some of them do come pre-looped, you know, where it has like a little loop. So you just sort of just take your finger, go through there, and make your own little loop. And then you kind of just push it through the hair like that. Make sure this lever is down as you push it through. Grab it onto the end, flip this, pull it through, and then go straight to the end. And well, it didn't come out too right, so you just pull that hair through. You just pull it through. I was trying to make it easier for myself, because I watch other people's videos and watch them do it. I have to practice, but you're just going to push this through and make a knot like that. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to do this off camera, and I'm going to come back and show you how it looks when it's finished. Okay. Okay, it is March the 4th, and I did this, and I didn't record it yesterday because I was just so unhappy with how it looked. And I used up a pack and a quarter. I think I have 2 more of those bales left. But I didn't like how it looked because it's like all these spaces up here, because, you know, my hair is thinner up here, and the way it's done, I thought I could do a middle part like this, and that can't be done. And you see all the space here. So this could only be worn like this. This is how the side looks. This is how the back looks. As you can see, it's not that good. So I started, and I took one out already. I think I'm going to take it out and redo it. And then when I redo it, I will come back and show how it looks. You can see spaces all through everywhere. You can see it. And then it's these braids. I don't like them. I won't buy them anymore. They're too thin. I need like a thicker braid. Each one should be like that thick, perhaps like 3. And maybe I need about 6 or 7 packs of this, and then I would have to put in too many. And you can just see it just doesn't look right. Here's the top. The way it's parted, it doesn't look right. So I'm going to try to take them out and then redo it and see how that looks. So just hang with me. I'm going to stop this now, and I'm going to take them out, and I'll come back and finish this video when I redo it. Okay. YouTube, today is March the 4th, and it's 2020, and I'm continuing on with the video where I told you yesterday I started these crochet braids, and I put them in yesterday, and I had a different braid pattern, and I didn't like the way the braid pattern was, and I didn't like the way they came out. So this morning, after I got up and, you know, washed up and everything, ate my breakfast, I took them out one by one. Because these are really good when you put them in. You know, you just have to just loop them just once. You don't have to do it like 3 or 4 times. And they're really thick. So 3 or 4 times wouldn't be feasible for this. So anyway, I took all of them out. And I took out all my hair. I re-braided my hair. And I did all my braids going back. Because before I had like 2 little plaits. And then I had the braid going around the perimeter, and then I had the rest of the braids going like back, and that didn't work right because it didn't look right. So this is how it came out. I redid them this morning and it looked a whole lot better. This is just gray hair. I would have to just sort of dye this. You know, I have the little, it looks like a little lipstick, and you can darken this, and then I would put some gel or something to gel this down. But this is just my natural hair. It's just going to stick up, and that's how it's going to look. Okay, that's the way it looks because these braids are so thin. And I put in almost 2 packs. I just have one of, it's like the 3 times pack. I don't even have it in here, but you get 3 bundles in each pack, and it has 72 braids in the whole package, so you get 3 bundles. So I put in 1 whole pack and 2 bundles from the second pack, and I left 1 bundle. There's no space. So even though these are really thin, and you can kind of see through them if you look good enough, it's like no more space left on my braids. Like it's no space to even put maybe 1 more. I don't think I could. But this is how it came out. It looks a whole lot better. As you can see, this is the side view. This is how it looks from the back. Okay. So I like this much better than how it was, because I would have never kept that in. I would have taken them out, or, you know, just kept hats on until it sort of grew out, and then maybe take the braids out and maybe trim it and try to make a style or whatever. But I think this looks so much better. And these earrings are from my Shein haul. I'm putting them on today for this video. I got that from Nene on Housewives of Atlanta. She had some on. I just fell in love with them. I thought they were so cute, so I got them from Shein. So here's the thing that they came off of. But anyway, that's the end of this video. So what you do is you can keep watching until the end, and I'll put some pictures of the braid pattern that I did, I think the first time, and then maybe the second time I'll just put a few pictures on there so you can see how I just braided the whole thing back. But this is how it came out, and I think it looks much better, because yesterday it was spaces all up in here and it's not that much of a space. And I got the center part, and then maybe if I wanted to do a side part, I could do it like that, you know, something like that, because I do have the braids going back like this, so I could do like a side part and then just, you know, lay my edges down. My edges aren't laid down. And I could do it like this if I wanted to, which I think it looks nice like this too. All right, well, thanks for watching my video, and God bless you, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Love, and I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, this is the final part of this video, because I'm just going to cut up the video. I have the other parts already made. When I first did this hairstyle, I put it in the braiding pattern was like off, and I put in all the hair, and I ended up taking out all of the hair, rebraiding the hair, and then, you know, putting it back in again. So this is how the hair looks after 2 weeks. And I think it looks pretty good. And I tried to put my ends and you know, get my ends down and get them down. And it's just so humid and it's just so hot in here that it, you know, it didn't take to holding down, you know. Try to lay my edges down a little bit, but they still are laid down. And I think this still looks good, pretty good for 2 weeks. So I could leave it in, you know, for another week if I wanted to. So this is how it looked. And I think you saw the back already. So I don't think I can turn around here because I'm on the other side of my my room. So I don't think I can turn around, but I'll try to. Let me move this back and then see if I can turn around a little bit so you can see the back of it. You just back up this computer a little bit. I'm gonna see if I turn around a little bit and you see the back. Okay, so that's how the back looks. So I just rebraided it and have had it in for 2 weeks, like I just said. Okay, so this will be the end, almost to the end, because I just wanted to address this coronavirus thing, because I've been having to stay in the area where I live. We're not allowed to really go out unless you're going out for an essential job, or if you like have a doctor's appointment, you have to go pick up groceries or something to that effect. They just told us all to stay in where I live. So I've basically been in the house now for weeks, because when I first put these in, it was like 2 weeks ago, I could go anywhere I want. But now with this coronavirus, how it's just running through everything and everywhere, and it's just coming up with so many twists and turns that now most people are self-quarantining themselves. They're just staying in the house, and then the governor of our state said that we were to stay in, and like non-essential stores and things, they can't open up non-essential stores. They have to keep them closed, and they said police will be checking, and driving around, I guess, and they are going to either cite them or write them a ticket if they're open and they're not essential, like a pharmacy and maybe a gas station and grocery stores and things like that. They can stay open, but non-essential stuff like it can't stay open. But anyway, what I was thinking, I have 2 books here, and I'm not a real big reader, because from the time I got this one right here, I just started to read it a little bit yesterday, because I more or less do stuff on my phone. If I want to read something, and then I have a Kindle, and I'm not a big reader, but if you are interested in reading some stuff and some things that will help you spiritually to cope with this until this is over and done with, these are 2 good books. So this one right here is really good. I read this one going through, and it say believing in Jesus, and this is the person who it's by, so you can look at it. So if you want to get that book, it's Believing in Jesus, and it's a popular overview of the Catholic faith, and this is by Leonard Foley, Foley, and then it says OFM. So this is a Catholic book. But in these times, it doesn't matter what kind of denomination that you come from. You can read, scriptural passages and stuff, and it can help you spiritually to cope with what's going on. And then this one is called God's Not Dead, and I got this from a thrift store when I went to visit some family down south. Not really my family, but my granddaughter's father's family. Lives down south, so we traveled down there, and I went to a thrift store down there, and I found this in a thrift store, and this one is called God's Not Dead, and it says Evidence for God in an Age of Uncertainty, and it's by someone by the name of Rice. That's his first name, like rice, like you eat rice, peas and stuff, Rice. And the last name is Brooks, Broocks. So if you're interested and you see these titles, it's food for thought. It will help you somewhat to cope. I don't want to knock down my mirror. It will help you to cope in these uncertain times, because every day I watch the television, they show people and stuff in other countries and stuff, and here too, our people too that are suffering with this coronavirus. And my advice would be to get spiritually enlightened. This is a time for you to do it. And this is a time for all of us to pray, to stay in prayer. Okay, that's the most important thing. Because I watch people and everybody on television, and they'll say, oh, well, we just need to be strong, and we need to do this, and we need to do that. But I'm not hearing that much where just regular lay people, other than say, evangelists or, priest or whatever, that will speak on God. Okay, but this is what we should do. This is our first line of defense, is the Holy Father. That's the Almighty, because He is the one that is in control of the whole world. Okay, so we should look to Him first. That should be our first line of defense for this coronavirus. Okay, not just hoping and wishing and praying and just not even praying, but hoping and wishing that this will go away, or it will run some sort of course where it will level out, or it will just, just eat up itself and just go away. So that's our first line of defense, and that's what I wanted to say, and let everybody know that, say in prayer, and just know that all of this stuff that's happening, all of this is all in Revelation. Okay, all of these things that are happening and that's going on now, it's all of that is in Revelation. And if you don't believe, just go back to Revelation. It's a small book of the Bible where you can read it like a couple of times, and it doesn't take that long to read. Just go and read it through and see what you get from it. And what I do is what I do with my phone. I just had my phone. I have a Bible here on my phone, and I read a scripture every day. Like they send it to you and they remind you to read a passage in the Bible, and then they will take that passage and then they will elaborate on it a little bit. So this is the one that I read. It's called Tecarta, Tecarta, Tecarta Bible. This is what it's called, Tecarta. You see, it's so bright in here now you can't see anything. But it's called Tecarta Bible. There it is. And then, you can set reminders. Like if you can set reminders on your phone, just set your reminder for you to read a passage in the Bible every day, because when all else fails, we should go back to our first line of defense, which is God. Okay, He is our first line of defense for anything in these uncertain times. And these types of things, when they happen, this is our first line of defense, is the Holy Father, which is God the Almighty. Okay, so I'm just reminding you to do that, and to try to read some scriptures. And if you get a chance, because everybody's in the house and kind of stir crazy and stuff, there are numerous people and preachers and things and television shows, and they have whole networks that are dedicated to scripture and stuff like that. So you could just pick whichever one you want. I'm not telling you that you should watch this one over that or that one over this. Pick which one you want, or you can watch a little of all of them and take from it, so it can strengthen you as a human being, because this is the way God wants us to be. He wants us to be strong, and He wants us to be able to stand up to battle evil, okay? Because basically this is the cause of what you see that's happening now. It's evil forces in the world, and this is the reason why we're having things like a coronavirus and SARS and all the other viruses and different things that we have. Okay, so just what I say is just stay prayed up and get your strength and your cloak of God from God Himself. Okay, put your cloak on, and that will make you a stronger person, whether you have this coronavirus or you don't, whether you think you have it or you're going to get it. It doesn't matter. Just stay and put on your cloak of God in order to get this burden off of your back. Put it on God's shoulders, because that's what He tells us to do in the Bible. Put it on His shoulders. Okay. So I'm going to end it now, and I'm going to say happy birthday to my middle grandchild. She's going to turn 15 tomorrow, and she is the reason why I even left the house, because I didn't feel all that well, and I said, you know what, I might as well stay in. They told us to stay in, so since it's her birthday, and I should have had went and mailed it yesterday, but I didn't feel too well yesterday, so I went out today and I mailed a birthday card off for her. So thanks to her. That's my middle granddaughter, Angelina. Hi baby, I love you so much, and happy birthday to you. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be like a couple days maybe after your birthday, or I might just put it up if I can edit it all together. And I love you very much, and the happiest birthday to you when she turns 15 years old. That's my middle grandchild. But anyway, in closing, keep God very close to you, because these are perilous times that we are in, and all of this stuff already has already been prophesied in the Bible. So nothing should really shock any of us. If you read the Bible and you believe in God and you read the Bible, none of this should shock you, and you shouldn't be thinking, well, this shouldn't happen, and why is this happening, and why does this happen, and why does these things have to happen, and why is people killing everybody? Okay, we all have free will. That's one of the reasons, okay? And the major reason, okay, people have free will. And like they said, it started in China with them eating bats and stuff. Like, who would eat a nasty bat? It's like, ew. But that's their culture. This is what they do, okay? And they have free will to do so if they want to. So this is where they said they think it started there with bats and stuff, eating bats, and the bats must have had it, and it transferred from them to somebody, and then it just quickly just spread. So just stay prayed up. That's all I can advise. Just stay prayed up and put on your cloak, because when you put on your cloak of God, most things are going to roll off of your back, okay? I'm not saying that you're going to be like a robot or something like that, okay? You will still maybe feel a little stress, as we all do. I'm stressed. I just came back in from outside. I sat out there for, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 minutes after I mailed off my granddaughter's birthday card, just to get a little fresh air. And I seen people and they had masks on and things like that. I didn't have one. I don't have any mask, and so I didn't wear any, but I had my gloves on, to open the door and everything like that. And then I washed my hands real good when I came in. All right, so in closing, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to put the whole thing together and try to get it done maybe by today, latest tomorrow, and put it up so you can see it, since I see so many people putting up videos, because everybody's in the house and you don't have that much to do. So just stay prayed up, and look out for whoever it is that you need to look out for, and keep God on your mind, and keep the cloak of God on you, and keep your spirituality high, and if it's already high, make it even higher. Okay, in closing, bye. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. I love you.